Hello and welcome back. So today we're carrying on my world record attempt. I'm attempting to get the most coins from the same year in a collection. So I'm focusing on pennies from the year 2000 because there are so many of them and it's not going to be that much of an investment. 51,500 I've got to get. We're making good progress, to be fair. Now, last couple of episodes have been quite long because I took a hiatus from looking through these pennies, and I promised myself I would keep up to date doing them weekly, and I haven't. So I've got a month's worth of pennies to hunt through for this update. So bear with me. Hopefully my hands won't get too gross doing it, but without further ado, let's get into this bag. First half of the bag brings us another 50. That takes us to 18,312. These are the dirtiest coins I've ever had to hunt through though. My hands are going green. It's gross. A couple of interesting oddities. We got a couple of 2p pieces, neither of them from the year 2000, but I don't know if that's profit or whether it's just on a weight. It wouldn't be. We've got, I think this is a French 2 cents, Spanish 5 cents, a US 1 cent. What's the year on that? 1970. That's an Belgian 5 cents, and this one is a Jersey Tower from 2006, which is very cool. But we'll see what the second half of the bag brings us. Another 43 takes us to 18,355. Again, some interesting oddities. Well, a range of oddities. We've got the Guernsey crab from 2003, 9. It's hard to read with the schmutz on it. Jersey Tower. That's 2002. 5 cents from Italy, I believe. 2 cents from France. And 5 cents from France again. So plenty of interesting world and territory oddities. So let's see what we get in the next bag. Here we go, next bag. It's from, what does that say? Hawley Primary School. So let's see if that brings us any luck. First half of the bag brings us another 55. That's a result and a half. That takes us to 18,410 with a couple of interesting oddities. This New Zealand 10 cents is pretty cool. A US 1 cent. What year is that? 94. Croatian 50 lipa. Very nice. 2011. A Jersey Tower 2000 and what's that? 8. And a Euro 10 cent. I reckon that's profit then. And that's from Greece, which is very cool. But we'll see what more interesting. We're getting loads of oddities from these bagged bags, which is kind of interesting. So we'll see what more we get in the second half of this bag. Well, that's another 49. That takes our grand total to 18,459. We're verging on 18,500, which would be great. 19,000 would be amazing to get to before the end of the video, but you know, I don't know how we're not getting through as many coins we have previously, so any progress is progress. We've got a US 1 cent from 1997. We've got a Falkland penny. That's a very cute design. One of my favourite pennies to find, 1974. And then we've also got this, is it Guernsey crab? 94, which is very cool too. But we've got plenty more bags to go through, so let's see what we get in the next bag. Here we go, next bag from the same place as well. Bizarre. Well, it was good luck in the last bag. Let's hope the good luck continues in this one. First half of the bag only brings us 38, unfortunately, with only one oddity too. That 38 takes us to 18,497, and that's the Jersey Tower. Hopefully the second half of the bag will be a bit more productive than this half. Well, that's another 58. That's much more like it, isn't it? A couple of oddities too. We've got this. Oh, sorry. That 58 takes us to 18,555. We got 1 cent from the US, 1971, and another Jersey Tower from 2005. We've got one more bag to get through, and then we're at the halfway point. Here we go. This bag takes us to the halfway point. I think this takes us to £100, if I'm not mistaken. Also, the other bags are all sealed bags, so it'd be interesting to see what we get bag versus sealed bags as well. So, without further ado, let's get into this bag. Well, there we go. Another 47, bringing us to a total of 18,602. A couple of oddities. We got an Irish penny. This is pretty cool. And this is from Gibraltar Partridge, and the Jersey Tower, which you're seeing lots and lots of, which is pretty cool. But we'll see how many we get in the next half of the bag. Second half of the bag brings us another 45, takes us to 18,647. No more oddities, but we are slowly ratcheting the way to 19,000, which is pretty awesome. I'm going to wash my hands though because they're getting disgusting. I've done all the bags up to now, bag by bag by bag, and it's getting a bit gross. So for those of you worried, don't worry, I'm going to wash my hands now. Right, so 6 more bags to go. Let's see how many we get in this bag. Well, first half brings us another 41, taking us to 18,688 with 1 oddity. We've got a Romanian 10 Banny from 2011, which is pretty neat, but we'll see how many we get in the second half of this bag. Slightly more from the second bag, 43 takes us to 18,731 with 2 oddities. We got this Jersey Shield. I think it's Jersey, it might be Guernsey now I think about it. I think it is Guernsey, 1971. And this is definitely a Guernsey Crab, 2006. Very cute. But 5 bags left to go. Right then, next bag, let's see what we get. First half of the bag brings us another 54, which is really good going. Hopefully we'll be this lucky for the rest of the bag. That takes us to 18,785. Let's see what we'll get in the other half. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. Only 29. Pitiful result. Takes us to 18,814 though. We did get 1 oddity, making up for the lackluster performance of the 2000 pennies. This is a 1998 Guernsey Crab. But let's see what luck we get in the next bag. Here we go. We're getting close to the end. First half of this bag brings us another 41. We got a few oddities as well. So we've got another Romanian 10 Banny, 2011. Come back to that one in a moment. New Zealand 10 cents. Very cool. And another Guernsey, I believe, 1977 penny. And this one is not an error. It's not a fake coin. It's nothing other than just a bit of an oddity. Because look, I just thought that was really neat. So obviously someone has painted this side silver. You can see where the silver's chipped off a little bit. So just one that I'll be keeping in my oddities. But let's see what we get in the second half of this bag. So there we go, another 54. That was good going. Oh, we'd want to roll away there. Come back. Only the 1 oddity, but it's an interesting one. So it's an Argentinian 1 peso from 2017. Pretty cool design. There we go. Right, well, let's get on to the next bag. Right, 2 bags left after this one. We're getting very close to the end. We're also getting very, very close to 19,000, which is pretty awesome. I'm not sure whether we'll make it in this bag, maybe the second bag. First half brings us another 44, taking us to 18,953 with 1 oddity. I apologise, my hands are looking really, really gross. We've only got 2 more bags left to go, then I'm going to wash my hands. We'll see what more we get in the second half of this bag. Bizarrely, we got exactly 44 again in the second half of the bag, with 3 oddities this time. So we've got this Isle of Man sort of workshop table. I forget what it's called now. Pretty cool. I like coins from the Isle of Man. Another Irish 1981 penny, and a Guernsey penny crab, which is pretty cool. But 2 bags left to go. So close to being done. Here we go, penultimate bag, and we only need another 3 to hit 19,000, which is amazing. So let's see what we get. So first half of this penultimate bag brings us an additional 42, which takes us to the grand total of 19,039. We're over the 19,000 mark, which is pretty bonkers. A couple of oddities. This little Manx cat, it's pretty cute. And we've got a Gibraltarian penny too. But we've still got half this bag to go, so let's see what we get. Second half of the bag gives us 43, which is 19,082 in total. A whole bunch of oddities as well. So another Gibraltarian, 2007. This doesn't look like it, but it is an Isle of Man. Jersey Tower, which we see quite often. And this cool one here, which again is in the Isle of Man. Wonderful, wonderful stuff. We have got 1 bag left to go, and then we are done hunting through pennies for the month. So let's see what we get. Here we go, final bag for the month. Let's hope it's lucky. Well, that's another 40. Takes our grand total to 19,122. No oddities in this half of the bag, but we'll see what we get in the next half. Weird enough, we end off these hunts with another 40. That takes us to 19,162 with a fair few interesting oddities. Don't worry, I'm going to wash my hands after you look at these. Got an Isle of Man War Memorial, Gibraltarian, 2 Romanian 10 Pennies, 2011, 2016, and a Gibraltarian partridge to wrap us off with. But Holy Toledo, that is £200 worth of pennies hunted through for this month. So we've made it past the 19,000. We've still got those that were sent to the PO box, which we are going to get into now. Well, here we go. All of the pennies have been kindly sent into the PO box. We will have a look at the end of the my appreciation board with everyone's name that's kindly contributed towards the record. But let's get all these out. Well, there we go. I'm going to have a quick whiz through these, make sure they're all from the year 2000 and find out how many there are. Well, there we go. To wrap it up, that was an additional 255, taking us to a grand total for this video of 19,416. We're well on our way to 51,500. Hopefully next month we're going to hit that 20,000 mark, which is an incredible target. I can't believe how far this video series has come, and I'm very grateful for all your help. Speaking of which, we're going to have a look at the appreciation board. So it's split over 2 boards, and because so many kind people have been so kind and generous as to assist me with this board record attempt, so a big thank you from me to you all. But as ever, all that leaves me to do is thank you all so much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed, and I'll see you next time for more coins. Bye.